And we are live. Good morning, crypto warriors, and welcome back to the Gem of the Crypto, episode 826. Today is Monday, November 1st, 2021, and I'm King.
I'm Bitcoin Zay, and we're here to bridge the gap between cryptocurrency and the community Monday through Friday at 10-ish.
At 10-ish, and today's top story, Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoin white paper is now a 13-year-old teenager. That's right. Binance temporarily disables all crypto withdrawals and cites a backlog. Investors rug pulled after pouring $57 million into dog-themed OlympusDAO fork. Squid Game token jumps 40,000%, but holders can't sell. Shout out to Les Square for sending that in. And Burger King serves up free crypto with meal purchases. But first and foremost, Bitcoin Zay, what is going on with those prices?
Oh, yeah. So taking a look at our prices for today, Bitcoin is at $61,874, up 2.5%. Ethereum at $4,361 is up almost 4%. Binance coin sitting at $535 is up 4.4%. Cardano at $197 is up 2.2%. Solana coming in at number 6 is $203, up 7.8%. XRP at $1.10 is up 1.9%. Polkadot at $47.70 is up 15% today. Shiba Inu at 0.0000729 cent is up 15% as well. And rounding out our top 10 is Dogecoin at 27 cents, up 5.5%. So good movement for some of these coins, but a lot are still going sideways, waiting on Bitcoin to make a move. But I will say, if you look at the metaverse, pretty much every coin in the metaverse pumped 200-300% after the announcement from Mark Zuckerberg. Even the worst projects got pumped. So those are probably the biggest gainers for the last week.
And it's crazy again to see that because it's the same signaling and stuff you see from Elon Musk. It's like, just because Facebook's jumping into this game doesn't mean they're going to change the world. We hope, they can accelerate the tech and the building of it, but it doesn't mean anything's going to change immediately. So it's interesting to see the prices of those coins pump. Unless, like you said, it's off these bots, these algorithms pumping when things like this happen, because Facebook's had VR for a while and they're still working on that. So they could be working on the metaverse for a while too. Some quick shout outs. What's going on? Carmelo, Kadeem, Cremon Crypto, Too Young, Too Gray, Wendy Nichols, Crypto Vixen, Leroy, Wheezy G, Outlaw Precision Painting, Il Cryptomatic, J.E. Walter, Mr. King Gambo, Eric Horton, Jason Harvey, Addie A, Les Square, Jersey in the house, Chappie, Allen, good morning, everybody's coming in. Harwick, what's up? Harwick said Lambo time come to end of November. It's funny you said that. We were talking about that before the show. We were like, hey, since there's articles coming out saying, Bitcoin had one of its best performances this past October. It's going sideways at 61,000. It's sitting at 60,000 or whatever. The big question is, after a strong pump like October, will it continue to pump through November, or will we finally see that retracement that we see after these extreme pumps? So we'll be seeing that in the next few weeks, especially as the holidays approach. But it could go either way. Yeah, it could be Lambo time by the end of November, but it could also possibly be back to 40K too. So we'll see what happens. Top story of the day, Satoshi Nakamoto's Bitcoin white paper is now a 13-year-old teenager. Happy birthday.
Oh, yeah. Happy birthday, my man.
Yeah, happy birthday, white paper. Today, Bitcoin maintains a stable trading value well above $60,000 after experiencing a gradual appreciation of, oh my goodness, this can't be real, 7,749,999,900% since its launch. And some people still don't believe in our Lord and Savior Bitcoin. What's going on with this 13-year-old teenager white paper?
Oh, yeah. So Satoshi Nakamoto finally hit puberty and turned 13 after October 31st, where he published in 2008 the Bitcoin peer-to-peer electronic cash system paper. And of course, this was a seminal moment in world history. It's sort of like when gravity, when electricity, the internet, when all these things were discovered and harnessed. This is what it was when this paper came out. Not many people knew about it early on, but it was a paper that you look back on now, very elegant in its design. It shows why Bitcoin is important, and it proposed a solution to double spending, which has got a lot of people involved because they had digital money before, but they couldn't solve the double spending. Adam Back with Hashcash, who was the only person actually mentioned in there. So he invented nodes where you can confirm transactions using CPU power, and it was definitely groundbreaking because it was money from energy, something that Henry Ford proposed 100 years ago, and then here we are today, moving right along. So shout out to Satoshi Nakamoto. I think, in my opinion, he should get the Nobel Peace Prize at some point. I don't know if they can give it to anonymous people, but he should probably get that, and I think it may take some time. But Bitcoin's been chugging along since 2008. We're at a point now where it's starting to become more and more mature. So yes, definitely a teenager just hitting puberty stage. So we're gonna go through some struggles, but it's all good on the other side.
I'm with you. I think it should win the Nobel Prize as well. And shout out to President Obama for winning that prize as well after bombing everybody. I mean,
Hey.
boy, that's what I'm talking about. That prize was the bomb that year. Let me say.
Hey, if you murk the evil people, that's called peace.
Hey, I'm murking up people. Ain't nobody else giving an award to.
Hey, exactly.
All right, seriously. But when it comes to bombings or wherever else is sanctions, that is the power of Bitcoin. And again, it just laid it out in the abstract. If you don't want to read the full 8 pages, here's the abstract of the white paper. But here it is. One of the couple passages in there, we have proposed a system for electronic transactions without relying on trust. They, the honest nodes, vote with their computer power, expressing their acceptance of ballot blocks by working on extending them and rejecting them, invalid blocks by refusing to work on them. Again, this is why when people talk about blockchains, the first question you should ask them in response is which blockchain? Don't just tell me XYZ, which one, because this is what the Bitcoin blockchain does. Every blockchain doesn't do this, for one. And for two, this is what has all the governments and banks in a tizzy. This is a proposed system for electronic transactions. Well, it was proposed. It actually works now that everybody's downloaded it. It's a system for electronic transactions without relying on trust. People getting mad at you because you don't trust them. And they're showing us why we shouldn't trust them. It's like,
and also they can't get paid off of it.
Well, that's why we can't trust them. It's like, hey, I just wanted to send this transaction without a bank or government. You know, like, wow, the calculator does everything. The computer does it all. We don't need humans intervention anymore. And people are in response are saying, oh, that shit fake, or this can't be real, or you can't trust it, and it's for criminals. When in reality, it even says in the white paper, which is his birthday, is that, hey, we're just getting rid of this third party. That's all it's doing. It's a peer-to-peer version of electronic cash that will allow online payments to be sent directly from one party to another while going through a financial institution. And now that's the same thing the United States is making illegal, that same peer-to-peer transaction. So it's crazy to see.
This is one of those inventions too, where people have never even experienced, they don't even know this is a problem, like that government money is a problem. So the fact that it solved that solution that most people didn't even know was a problem is why it probably took so long to take off. But once it did, the Trojan horse effect, the price going up, all of a sudden people start thinking it was valuable, but then they start looking like, hey, hold up. I can actually keep my assets in this. And now we're at a point where Bitcoin's not going backwards. And I believe for most people, after this next bull run and maybe the next one as well, Bitcoin's trust will be through the roof, and we'll move on to Satoshi's vision. But shout out to Satoshi. Happy birthday to the white paper.
There we go. Happy birthday to the white paper. Too rich to miss, not to my knowledge. They said, good morning, gentlemen and crypto warriors. Is that your company putting the Bitcoin ATMs across the country? That's not us unless Bitcoin's there and tell me something. What's going on, Zay?
Not lately, but last year, during the pandemic, all over Virginia, DC area, if you see a lot popping up there, I did help out with those, but no, not other places in the country. Nah, that's not me. That's Bitcoin ATM companies flooding the streets because they know people are trying to buy it.
Right. Speaking of ATMs flooding the streets and people trying to buy Bitcoin, or I guess receive their Bitcoin. Hey, folks, this is one of the ones we told you. We told you super early to watch out on them. As I said, when it happened today, if I'm having issues getting into my account, I know a large majority of this crypto's population is having issues getting into their account. Binance temporarily disables all crypto withdrawals, all of them. That's right. You know what? Shut the shit down. Sites backlog. Now, again, by and large, I do think most of the Binance customers and clients, people on there, will be able to get their crypto off when it's all said and done. However, there is still that percent of chance where it's like, no, they won't be able to get it off when it's all said and done. Like, $200 billion is about to disappear from the market forever. Like there is always that chance, which is why, as Bitcoin says, no keys, no cheese. It looks like withdrawals were resumed about 25 minutes after the stoppage was announced, but then it was disabled again. Bitcoin, what is going on with Binance and these crypto withdrawals? I mean, listen, people are going through the exchange to get their crypto. What's going on with this story?
Hey, man, we told you before, no keys, no motherfucking cheese. And everybody on Binance is finding out the hard way. We've been talking about Binance being a dead exchange since 2018. As soon as they started saying they wanted to switch up the withdrawals and they got a little funny with the U.S. people, started kicking people off in 2019, that's when we've been saying it for literally years.
I do remember that. We did. When they made Binance US, we was like, it's over. Party's over.
As soon as they made Binance US, I was like, yeah, it's over. Finito. And the withdrawals, of course, they were disabled. And I pretty much followed this on Twitter in real time. So I saw when they said Binance is down, you can't withdraw. And then they came back and said, oh, they're back. And then an hour ago, they was like, oh, they're back down again. Either way, it shouldn't affect you because it should be off the exchange. And if you
that's why I'm about to say backlog. What do you mean? Oh, this is what I'm talking about. Not to cut you off.
Backlog.
My fault. But this is what I'm talking about. Who do you think they know they're talking to people who don't know the buzzwords?
Yeah.
Why is there a backlog of crypto transactions? Why would that? How is that possible?
I don't see the network being clogged. I don't see transactions not being able to go.
I mean, we can just look online and see what's going on with the network. Everything seems to be working.
Are nodes? Are there miners and nodes that are not validating the transactions? Is the block full? I don't see any of that because we would see a super increase in fees. What I see is a lazy company or a company that is under fire and they have to try and stagger out these withdrawals because I don't think they have the money to cover the people that are
looking like it's real Ponzi-ish right now.
Yeah, I don't know what this is, Binance, but CZ better get it together.
Listen, I tell you what, CZ, you will literally have to stay in China and have to stay a part of gang if you defraud U.S. customers on this Binance shit. I'm telling you now. Now, their saving grace might be where they can say, hey, Binance US is fine. This is Binance the rest of the world, we're rug pulling. All right, like that might be one thing, but I'm telling you now, if they do this to United States customers, gang is gonna wake up and be like, and we didn't get our cut. Hell to no, ain't no more Binance. Like so, but seriously, this is, I mean, it literally doesn't get any worse than this. We've been talking about it, like Bitcoin, they said, since Binance US came out. I know we started talking about more aggressively this year. Once again, we realized people couldn't even log on. That became like a trending thing on Reddit or some of the forums. But now they're coming out twice in one day saying we can't even get your crypto withdrawals. And they use backlog as the reason. I would rather them have said we're under a DDoS attack. I'd rather them say we're actively being hacked rather than them tell everyone we're processing the backlog. So again, this shows the centralization. More than likely what's going on as far as this backlog is that people who want to trade, withdraw, do anything with their cryptocurrency, for most exchanges now, they only do it 2 to 3 times a day. Some exchanges only do it once a day, where every major thing, I want to take money off the exchange, I want to put money on the exchange, I want to do X, Y, and Z. They go in and manually approve it per transaction. So essentially that's what more or less is going on. But that's the issue. That's the issue when it comes to everything. That's the issue when it comes to trading, leverage trading, or just regular trading, whereas it's like your favorite coin just did is 10x, it's 5x, it's 4x, and all of a sudden exchanges are messing up, but they're shutting down, they're not executing your trades. It's because they're all centralized. So, but yeah, Binance is looking real funny in the light today. And you're still using Binance if you're still leaving your money on exchanges after today, woo, good luck. Good luck.
Yeah, this to me, they may be getting out in front of the bull market, like basically letting you know, hey, when it gets deep, we ain't gonna have no withdrawals, player. So good luck.
Right. Let's go ahead and tell me right now.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get it out of the way now. So y'all got a couple months to prepare.
Let's see, 5252crypto.com. What's going on? Walker Lamer, Polygon Matic was super sketchy yesterday. Walker Lamer said BSC was, quote, congested too.
Yeah,
Kel gets it. Kel Harris gets it. I agree with you. It's been a lot of movement in the crypto space this year. Kel said gang about to be in full effect come 2022. I think we're going to see a lot of regulation come 2022. We saw it in 2018 after that big 2017 pump. This year essentially has been 2017 all over again. I agree with you. I think next year we'll see a lot of regulation coming here. Let's see what else we have. What's going on? Tony Noli, Michael Kennedy said another meme coin. That champagne turned sour for real, said J.E. Walter. Hilarious. Yeah, talking about this rug pull. Investors rug pulled after pouring $57 million into dog-themed OlympusDAO fork. This was crazy. And what's crazy is like, how are people getting to this money this quick? How are they just forking shit and getting $60 million off of unnamed projects? I don't know. But it looks like the Hong Kong police have reportedly been notified of the incident, with the primary suspect having filed a police report and handed a computer over to authorities. So I'm not sure how or why they would do that. But after launching via a Discord channel on October 28th, OlympusDAO went on to raise roughly 13,256.4 Ethereum using Alchemist Coin's liquidity bootstrapping protocol, LBP, Copper. However, the funds were unexpectedly sent to a different address roughly 20 hours into the LBP. Bro, this is so grimy. It's so hilarious. It's like you're so excited about a new project launching. You know you're in the ground floor. You just heard that if you put $1,000 into Shiba, you get 500 million back in a year. And you're like, you know what? I'm going to go with this new one. And not even a full day later, and it's gone.
And it's gone. This is this reminds me of did you hear DJ Academics when he said he lost 300,000 on SafeMoon? He was like,
no,
300,000. DJ Academics, he was like mad because somebody was trying to tell him about NFT. He's like, let me tell you something, man. I was trying to get to that crypto shit. And I put 300,000 in the SafeMoon when it kept going up, and then boom. I was like, these are the people with money, people. This is what we mean when this industry literally pulls in dumb money, and you only need a couple dumb people. That's the thing. You don't even need a whole 1,000, 10,000 people. You only need, 4 or 5 people to put in 6 figures a piece. And
that's true. You got, all of a sudden you show that pot of money to other people, you're rolling.
You're rolling. And that's the biggest part of this industry right now, is that we haven't got to a point where these stories don't exist. And I don't think they ever will. There's always going to be somebody who thinks a DAO is in it, because everybody's looking for the next big thing. If they would understand that the big thing was Bitcoin and everything else, no one have these problems. What's the next big thing? You got it already. It's here. It's just
only 13 years old. It's not even a full
13 years old. Exactly. And I think people are underestimating when people talk about gains and all of that. They don't understand the logistics of an exchange not allowing withdrawals like Binance. They don't understand having sell orders in place before it pumps and not selling too early or too late. They don't understand trying to send it from one address to another, and some people's transactions getting stuck and paying huge fees. They don't understand all of that, but they do understand I can make a lot of quick money. And that's why people keep getting rug pulled like this. Like this dude here that lost $470,000. I don't feel any empathy for you. None of these people who are adults, I don't feel any empathy for you, because again, the sort of invest now, do research later mentality that they discuss here is very prevalent in the crypto world. Not Bitcoin so much, but definitely in the crypto world. So unfortunately for some people, they're going to lose money. That's why we tell people this, everybody's not going to get rich. Some people are going to lose a lot. And this is just one example.
Yeah, this is crazy to see. Like you said, I'm with you. I don't think it'll ever stop, only because the money will continue to be so dumb. And I get it, because it is like, you see a new technology and you're like, well, we can do another new technology. It's like, yeah, it didn't work out like that. Like once gold started getting mined, or I won't say once, right? Gold's popular, has been mined for forever. But what happened? I remember early 2000s, like, of course, through rappers, platinum became a thing. I want platinum. I'm platinum this. Are people buying and wearing platinum like that still? Like, you know what I mean? Like it came and and it went. Gold still is here as being gold.
Yeah,
as a store of value. So sometimes second place doesn't matter, folks. Sorry, that's what we try to tell you. Like sometimes you're the first or you're last.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like silver been second place, and it will continue forever. Like it's just not going to be first ever. So it's just, yeah, people's understanding of value is very interesting.
Sergeant Crypto has spoken, said EIP 1559 is a scam. Oh, shots fired.
Let's get it. Let's get the argument started.
The Ethereum killers, the Ethereum community is not going to like that one. The last Prince, I wonder, can Ethereum be used as an exchange in the future? Very interesting. Let's see. Watching from the beginning in double speed. There you go. I'm the same way, Sergeant Crypto. You know how it go.
Oh yeah, something interesting while we're talking about these pump and dump lottery schemes, people trying to win. All right, I saw this thread. Dude made a very interesting point. Let's say all of us here sitting here think Bitcoin's going to $1 million one day, right? Let's say it's within 10 years. He was saying on average, from where it would have been a 20x, right? It was like 50 something thousand. He was like, on average, the average investor doesn't make 20x over 50 years. And he was saying people were complaining because Bitcoin isn't going to grow like the other coins. A 20x in the next 10 years is actually, you're beating out investors all time.
Traditionally, you beat out every traditional investor.
You beat out every traditional investor and pretty much every commodity, every investor you can think of. And it was a great thread. I wish I would have saved it, but it was just funny how spoiled people have become. People think because they don't have multiple 100x's and they can't flip and dip and buy Lambos with it that they didn't succeed. It's like, no, you could just 20x your wealth over the next decade. Go make some real money, because there's people that will, if you offer them a job and you offer them a lotto ticket, they'll take the lotto ticket, and if they win, cool. But if they don't, they'll complain about the job.
It's your fault. They'll tell you, it's your fault for telling me not to get the job, fool.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, and people are choosing these lotto tickets over something that's consistently doing what it's supposed to do. And it's just funny because how spoiled people have become. I want to buy this at 12 cents because it might go to $1 one day. It might, but are you going to sell it? Nope, because you're going to keep thinking it's going up, and you're just going to get smacked in the face.
Well, it's kind of like, I remember, let's see, on back when, what day was it? I was looking at this comment from Alec, my fault. I said, CoinDesk stole Crypto Advantage whole swag on the layout. Hilarious. But it'd be hilarious if they did. But hey, CoinDesk and CoinDesk and what's the other one? Cointelegraph, they watch us. There's been some stories come out today after we announced some stuff.
It's all good.
Yeah, it's all good. But no. I was going to say, as far as people essentially going the altcoin casino route instead of picking Bitcoin, it's one of those things where even in 2017, we were consulting people. We were talking about different projects and different tokens. You know, I specifically remember, like, you know, people like, hey, I'm looking into this project. And within 2 or 3 weeks, the project, let's say, will go up maybe 15 or 20, 30%. But maybe a different project will go up like 120, 150%. And they would be like, oh man, I missed out on this 150, 200%. I'm like, bro, you just put 25%, 30% on your portfolio in 2.5, 3 weeks off of what we told you. You talking about you missed out on 200%. Like,
it takes some people 2 years to make 25%.
That's what I'm like, yo, calm down. You just make this in 2 or 3 weeks, man.
Yeah. People's view is so warped right now. It's amazing. And it's so early. I don't think they understand when we talk about price. Like Michael Saylor said, your models are broken. I think once we really start hitting our stride, that next happening, I think the numbers game of USD is going to be pretty much gone. It's going to be how many Satoshis you got.
That's going to be scary, because if it does break the USD system, it's going to break the USD system. If you wake up one day to a $400,000 Bitcoin, I'm going to be looking at people like, you still trust the dollar?
Exactly.
400 of them things get you one of these things. Like, yeah, my fault. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, you're right. Yeah, because that's what inflation does. Garbage money is used to be recycled so we can make better things in the future.
Let's see. Jam said my traditional portfolio is up an average of 12% over the last year, and that's a great year. You know, listen, shout out to Franklin Templeton. When I used to do the traditional thing with them, I give it to, I mean, granted, you all know me. I was like, hey, get as aggressive as you can get, people. Hey, I was like, don't be playing my portfolio. Lose the money. Don't hold it. I'd rather you lose it, okay? But they were bringing me back anywhere between 20 to, like, let's say 22, 23. I think I had 1 year, maybe like 24%. So they were doing a really good job. I mean, granted, but still, as soon as I jumped into crypto, it was like that first month, 20-something percent. It was like, oh, okay, we on the wrong boat here.
Yeah, and truth be told, financial advisors kept out more people from Bitcoin than anybody else.
Listen, they might have been the worst bridge to Bitcoin off board out there.
Yeah, when I meet a financial advisor, I don't believe them. I don't want to hear it.
You know, I'm done with them. As we talk meme game token, Squid Game token, if you didn't hear about it last week, somebody made a Squid Game token, went crazy. Squid Game token jumped 40,000%. But check this out, holders couldn't sell. Again, thanks from Les, New Jersey in the house, who sent this over. But the token will allow holders to compete in online games inspired by the show, but it's been labeled a scam. No, it's just like the show. Once you actually buy it, you're stuck in it. You're in it until you finish the game. And the game for this Squid Game token is try to get your money out of it.
Yeah, that 40,000% gain was like when the money was dropping into the ball. Everybody was looking at all the gains coming, and then what happened? You walked outside and half of y'all got shot in the face.
A crypto token inspired by the hit Netflix series Squid Game has rallied more than 40,000% as several so-called meme coins balloon in value. However, the token mechanics look suspicious, as they're calling it this dubious meme coin, of course, launched on none other than Binance Smart Chain, has created the Squid token, promising users the chance to take part in online games based on the hit Netflix show. First and foremost, I don't know who will want to take part in these games based off the show when everybody but one person died. So
yeah, you're gonna use the tokens to play a game, you know you're gonna lose. All right.
Right. Looks like Squid is trading at about less than 1 cent, 0.012 from last week on Tuesday, 6 days after the launch. But since then, the token appears to have been swept up in the recent meme coin mania, skyrocketing over 40,000% and went from essentially a penny to $5.44. That's right, crazy amount, 40,000% gain. But now they're saying that people can't actually even sell these or make money on it. What's going on here?
Oh man, so just like any other pump and dump scheme, the insiders, they pump up the price based on driving demand with sell orders already set. They get the push or the big pump going. Boom, you see that 40,000 or whatever percent made. They push that out to the media and everybody rushes to it. Or usually they have a Discord or a Telegram where they push it out to people. Hey, it's up 10%. It's up 1,000%. You might want to get in now. And they basically pull in people, drop it on your head. And then, of course, it is a dump on top of the retail. So these meme coins, a lot of people like Shiba and some of these other ones, it's just a whole new ICO game. Basically, people are just copy and pasting code, throwing out some bullshit, adding people on their Telegram Discord servers and getting some suckers so they can pump and dump. This is not surprising. The next popular thing that comes out, somebody's gonna make a fake token of that too. So not surprised. Whatever's the next popular show. So not surprised at all. And this will continue to happen as long as we got people who are greedy.
There we go. Larry Davis said, "Good morning, my G's. Caught the live. Made 100% on Decentraland last week. You know what? Shout out to you. And here's the thing. I won't lie, people. I missed the Decentraland pump last week. It's crazy because I've been in Decentraland for a long time. But for a lot of us, I guess some people are coming back to it. I know it had dipped a lot. But in general, one, I wasn't thinking about just because Facebook said they were going to do metaverse, everything was going to pump. I keep forgetting the dumb money's going to come in after every call like that. But also I didn't have my head in the game as far as looking at the projects last week. But it's crazy. This is what we always say. Like, you always feel like you're missing something, but there's always a new coin. There's always a new pump. There's always a new something. But yeah, I was just like, damn, like, how could you miss the most obvious one? Like, the Decentraland's right in front of you from this metaverse. But yeah, for those who did jump into it, I mean, it's literally that easy sometimes. You're just holding, you waiting. Within this 2-year cycle, projects say, okay, we're doing this upgrade, we're doing this. And if you're in on it, or if you see it happening as the pump's happening, you go ahead and jump onto it and you ride that wave. So looking really good.
Hey, right. What's up with these likes though? Hold up. This is trash. I'm about to pull somebody else to sing in for me today. Yeah, I don't understand it. I'm about to get this popping. Really miss my nigga. Really miss my nigga.
Bro, I didn't even know this is coming out. You're hilarious.
Sing it with it.
Really miss my wigger.
Where's Fumble at?
Back to the song.
Bro, he's funny.
We miss you in the chat.
We love you, Fumble. Come
back. We love you, Fumble, man. Nah, but we need to get them likes up, baby.
Hey, lurking and not liking is disrespectful and selfish. Thank you, S1 Dubs. Smash those likes, people, bro. You are hilarious. It's all right. Hey, I'm be singing "It's So Cold in the D" in a minute. Y'all keep playing with them. Hey, we're gonna get that's the next one. This episode is sponsored by "It's So Cold."
Oh yeah, that's the greatest internet song of all time, bro.
Bro, you got people in the comment section crying. Listen, y'all made them do it. All you gotta do is log on and click a thumb. Look, that should be what you do. You log on, you click the thumb. There it is. Note from Juice said, hey, I clicked the like, okay?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what, Let's Square, we actually saw this. We didn't want to talk about them today, actually, but we'll bring it up since it's in the comments. Let's say NYDIG has partnered with the Houston exotic car dealership to purchase cars with Bitcoin. It can take a loan out for an interesting win across town. So didn't see that one, but we did see NYDIG partnered with Bottle Pay or something too to do Bitcoin micropayments. Two things are happening. For one, they're trying to get all your Bitcoin any way possible. So yes, they partner with a car dealership to show them, hey, your cars aren't worth shit. You know that. The moment somebody drives your car off the lot, it loses its value. Now, if we can get people to buy your shitty cars for this Bitcoin, bro, we are winning right now.
Literally trading an appreciating asset for depreciating.
You know what I'm saying? Oh my goodness. Like that is beauty. If you ever, like you buy a house with Bitcoin, I can see that. An exotic car, I mean, don't get me wrong. It's definitely going to happen, but just understand what you are doing. As Bitcoin, they said, a depreciating asset for one that's actually appreciating. It's crazy to see. So, but as the Bitcoins, they also said before the show, NYDIG is essentially trying to buy out the market and starve off competition. So that's the second thing. They're trying to get everyone's Bitcoin first. And second thing is they're trying to squeeze out the market, get rid of competition. So I expect them to make every type of partnership possible. I expect to see them when a McDonald's partnership when it's all said and done. So Kel Harris said, hell no, no. Talking about the singing. Credit Case said, my bad, please don't ever do that again. All right, it's all good. It's all good. All right, let's see what else we have. Burger King is serving up free crypto with meal purchases. That's right, for the next 3 weeks. BK customers can enjoy a side, very clever there, of Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Dogecoin with their Whopper, thanks to a partnership with Robinhood. Oh, Robinhood has spoken. They said their team Doge. They don't know about this Shiba. Even though I have heard the rumors of Shiba being listed on Robinhood, which will only make more dumb money come in. I don't know why people say that like it's going to change the project, but I know they are on the radar. It looks like fast food chain Burger King has partnered with Robinhood to give away free cryptocurrency to its users, offering a compelling sign that appetites for digital assets are growing. From November 1st, this is terrible. From November 1st through November 21st, Burger King customers in the United States who spend $5 or more will be given free crypto, primarily in the form of Dogecoin. Of course, primarily in the form. Hey, y'all thought that was gonna get that Bitcoin? The company announced Monday a few lucky customers will have the opportunity to win a whole Bitcoin. Stop it. Stop, people. Burger King and Robinhood ain't giving you out a whole Bitcoin or Ethereum. Even though they say, I don't believe you, you need more people.
It's going to be one of the C-suite's nephew that's going to win that. They're not giving it to a regular person.
Like, you think they're about to get, you think they're giving somebody who go buy Whoppers? Is that what they do with Big Macs? Whoppers? You think they're going to go give somebody who buy Whoppers $60,000?
Nah.
Stop it.
Hey, honestly, this is actually genius promotion because they know their crowd. Who eats fast food and does DGen activities?
Dogecoin holders.
Bunch of kids on Robinhood trading Dogecoin. You know they up late eating Burger King and Taco Bell and all the other bullshit, staying up late trading because there's a lot of college students and young 20-somethings trying to, quote unquote, get rich in this market. And they know Burger King is smart. They know if they offer some free crypto just to get some people in there, even though it's not actually crypto, it's Robinhood. Remember that, it's an IOU. They'll bring some people in. It's genius because it's the hot thing right now. And then, of course, if this works, everybody's going to start doing that. We'll give you free crypto on Robinhood if you come in here, blah, blah, blah. They start giving away free crypto at Chick-fil-A. Hey, I'm going to be a rich man because it's over, boy. Yeah, so they need to get Satoshis on the back of the Polynesian sauce. Hey, being there every day. But yeah, this is surprising, and I just like the fact that it is moving towards the mainstream, and we can look back on this time period and say, hey, when everybody was trying to get on it, you didn't have an excuse. People like Burger King were even offering crypto.
Kel Harris made a great point. Robinhood is about to pull in all the suckers. Exactly, but that's our point. Like, this thing is happening. Like, this is what mainstream looks like. Like FTX or Super Bowl ads. We don't know what that ad's gonna look like. It could be an honest, community-driven crypto ad, or it could be, you heard of Bitcoin? Well, when FTX first created Bitcoin, we thought we were changing the world. Like, it could literally, that could be the ad. All it be is a bunch of people on Twitter upset. And now it will run. FTX created crypto for Bitcoin Super Bowl ad. When I tell you half the country would believe it that day, they would believe it that day. They'd be like, no, you don't know what you're talking about. Ain't no such thing as Satoshi. FTX created Bitcoin in 2021. You just mad because you ain't get them big gains, sucker.
Yeah, exactly. You ain't get the real Bitcoin.
You know what I'm saying? I'm seeing some great comments roll in here. Let's see. Antonio was saying Binance doesn't have everyone's money. They're doing the IOU. That's hilarious. But yeah, they definitely don't have people's money. They need to go holler at Burger King, hopefully get a Bitcoin for some people. And other than that, I guess the theme for today's show is, and is gone. Don't forget, if you don't have your keys, you might not have your cheese.
No,
you got anything for us today?
Nothing from me today. Have a good week, people. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday. We will see you all tomorrow. Some more Bitcoin and crypto news. Make sure you smash that like and share. Until then, cheers.
Cheers.
It's